Hey guys, what's up? It's Nocturnal Gaming here again. Today I'm going to cover the Deal with the Shadow mini gacha event. This is a reiteration. They've been running this several months now. Looks like we're going to get this same guy as the mascot for the Deal with the Shadow. I think these started in November. If you go to your announcements, you'll see the listing here at the top, the event Deal with the Shadow. And this is basically just a gacha event where you can buy keys and spend to get different gacha items. So duration is going to be, 14 days it looks like. And so they are reintroducing the IT Vittorio Veneto, the JS30DX, the CN Tianjin, HMS Type 83, the DSB-LK bomber, the Z-18F helicopter, Mark 45 Aster nuclear torpedo, the TRG-300, and the Haiyan 4.4. Got a couple of camouflage. You got a camouflage, a flag. We'll cover those here in a little bit. A few more decals. The Tiger on the Hunt, Golden Guardian, Good Luck Nut, and a few titles. Gilded Duke, Silent Jester, Faceless, and King of the Carnival. So to get to the Deal with the Shadow, you'll have a link on the game home screen. So we've got 13 days left on it. Once you do a certain amount of spends, you can get the items here down at the bottom. So you've got the Good Luck Not decal, the King of the Carnival, Golden Guardian Lion. Assuming this has to do with Chinese New Year. More chips. Tiger on the Hunt, another decal. Let's go take a look at this flag here real quick. Not bad. Let's go a little bit more. And this is the Venetian, the camo. A lot of detail on it. I like it. Not a bad looking camo. Like the color of the helicopter there is pretty cool, and the color of the air defense there and the cannons. Nice accent touches on that. It's pretty cool. These these are pretty hard to come by. It's the only way to get these camos. They usually sell pretty well later on if you're into that sort of thing and selling them. I collect a bunch of them, but I'm not really big on selling them. And then HMS Type 83. We'll look at that one in a little bit. And then the bomber. I don't do a lot of CV stuff, so I'm not gonna be able to tell you a whole lot about it, but it's a pretty wicked looking bomber. A great design. I'm not sure what the stats are on it yet, but the design is fantastic. That's like sort of SR-71 vibes.
SR-71.
My kid loves the SR-71. So anyway, you'll see all the items here. You do have some consumables, some art coin. Not real crazy about having the consumables in the gacha events, but be that what it is. A few more chips there. The Ship of the Damned camo. See, they was sent around a good bit. It's been pretty popular. Don't have this carrier. Vittorio Veneto is a very capable cruiser. Some really powerful autocannons. This is a very good one to reintroduce. The JS30DX was in a gacha not too long ago. Very good ship, very good armament. I'll take a look at that here in a little bit. The Z-18F. This is the best anti-submarine helicopter in the game currently. It does over 800,000 DPM underwater damage. Beast of a helicopter. It will solo a submarine by itself. So if you're looking for a good anti-submarine helicopter, This is the one. It is a fantastic heli. This is what it's pretty much my go-to other than the Finis or the Sea Comanche. But if I really want that ASW equipment, this is going to be in the loadout. Awesome helicopter. Can't say enough good things about it. So to get the chips for the event, you can top up. You can buy some chips with Artcoin. And then, of course, you can buy them. The biggest pack of 135 is $20. It's going to be your biggest discount. One thing they did last month, and they're doing it again this month, is they are reintroducing the leaderboard camos. Last month, I was able to pick up Regalia, and it looks like this month they are reintroducing the Scarab camo. Pretty rare one. So you're going to have 30 more of them out there. So they're not flooding the market with them. There are, but this is one of the very rare leaderboard camos. So you can see the animation on that. These sell, like, these are pretty expensive if you try to buy one in the market on a ship or whatever. They are pretty expensive and pretty hard to come by. Not sure if I'm going to make a run for this one or not. But yeah, there you go. That's going to currently set you back. I think it's going to be for the top 30 positions on the leaderboard. Let's see what else they have on there, by the way. So they have a couple of extra titles for the top one, for that one guy. That's his title. And then they have the Faceless title, 500 art coin, and then Scarab. So all the way down the top to top 30. Currently it's at 661, which is around $240. I think I went pretty high on the leaderboard for Regalia. I think it was up around 3,000. But I think the 30th place was around 1,800 maybe. So I'm going to expect that this one's going to go about the same. I'm going to say around $280 if you want to secure that camo. But it could go a little bit higher. You got some time to watch it, but it didn't seem to move a whole lot after, the first week or whatever. So if you want a shot at getting Scarab and you got some money to throw down, here's your chance. I'm assuming they're going to do this again next month with the rest of the leaderboard camos, but this one's really hard to come by. So there you go. Let's see. Let's do a quick look at the Vittorio Veneto. I have everything down to level 1, but you can see the gear here. 2 X2 missile slots, got an X3 grenade launcher, X2 torpedo launcher, 2 helicopter slots too, so you can put 2 different helicopters on there. So pretty cool there. Got the locked autocannon. It's a beast of a cannon. Reloads 4.9, and I've run across these, like it's a pretty stout ship. Another auto. Oh, this is the air defense, the locked air defense. And then here's your locked AA. So this ship's a bit of a beast. I have a hard time killing them when I run across them. I have a friend that runs it in ranked a lot. Has done really well with it. So good ship if you know how to use it. It does take a little bit of a learning curve there. JS30. Find that one. I really like this one. So many ships. Yeah, here we go. So this one's got an X1 missile slot and an X4 missile slot. So you can put a High-Fly 2 nuke, or you take your pick there or whatever, but it's a serious little ship. I use this one came out when we had the Titan event. X1 cannon, got a locked cannon here as well. This was an anti-air cannon. Yeah, air and surface. Did really good damage. I like this cannon a lot. X2 grenade launcher. Got a helicopter slot. Got another Autocannon here for surface and underwater targets. An X2 looks kind of like the packet. X3AA and then an X2 locked missile. Stout little ship. I really enjoyed this one. Pretty fast. I mean, it's like the speed was 28.6, so about 27 in game. Really enjoyed this ship a lot. Then you had, I don't think I have the carrier. I may have it. I don't know. I never use carriers, so I really don't know a whole lot about them. I remember that one is really fast. So it was a pretty decent carrier when this one came out when I was trying to learn carriers. I spent a couple of months running carriers for a bit and gave it a good try, but I just never got it. Yeah, I don't even have it on this account. What was the other ship? Sorry. Oh yeah, it was this one down here. The HMS Type 83. Is that a destroyer? Sorry. Too many ships, man. We need a search to go through some of these. Did I sell that thing? Let me go look at the thing. I'm sorry, guys. Hopeless. All right, so it is a destroyer. I don't remember getting rid of it. Could have sworn I had this one. I guess I don't. I probably have it in press. I'm sure I have it in press. Here we go. Sorry. Let me change this here. I don't have this one upgraded, so I don't know. The stats are going to be off here. I'm not going to bore you guys with doing all the upgrades, but X2 missile slot, X1 missile slot, X1 cannon, X3 grenade launcher, which I really like. X2 unlocked torpedo slot, X1 helicopter, got a X1 autocannon slot. It had a couple. We had this autocannon, which is another air and surface autocannon, X2, which is locked, X3 air defense, and then an X1 missile air defense. I've used this ship. I remember liking it. I don't know why I don't have it on my main account. Speed's going to be somewhere in the mid-20s, but I remember it being kind of decent. So yeah, there you go. I'm not going to go see too much over. Did I cover all of them? Yeah, I think that's it. This was a free-to-play gacha missile not too long ago. Remember that would be pretty decent. The Aster is one of the nuclear torpedoes. I have like 14 of these things. Came out a couple of years ago. Really good at causing lag for whoever gets hit by the thing because it explodes and makes a big splash and does really good damage. It is flammable or susceptible to countermeasures, but overall good torpedo. So there you go, guys. Deal with the shadow. Some decent stuff. I have most of this, so you know this is one of the things that it's if you have all of these ships, then your payout. You can see if you click the little eye up here at the top, you can see what the payout will be if you already have the ship. Decent payout. It's in gold though. I'd rather see art coin or something like that. So this is one of those that's not really beneficial for me to run through these when I already have all the ships, and I have the gear as well, the TRG and the Z18F. So, it's basically spending money for a bunch of gold, which I already have a ton of gold, so don't really need that. So I'd like it if they had some sort of option to pick different ships if you already have all of those. That would be kind of cool, or at least have some other options or whatnot. But be that what it is, if you don't have them, these mini gachas are generally a pretty good deal for picking up some of the gacha ships that you don't have already. It's really one of the cheapest options to get multiple ships like that, as opposed to going through the event where it could be, up to $200 for, doing the spins to get a gacha ship. So there you go, guys. Again, appreciate it as always. I really appreciate the support and the support on Twitch and whatnot. Cheers, everyone. And if you have any suggestions for a video, please let me know, like and subscribe. Cheers.